So, hello everyone. My name is Alexandra, and I am going to talk to you about a new treatment that came out this year for people with moderate to extreme eczema. And I actually just learned recently that there's a hell of a lot more people than I expected. So, um, I live in Springfield, Mass, and I can't say for all dermatology offices, but Dupixent is the injection, like it's an injection. First of all, it's a treatment that you inject yourself, self-inject, and a lot of people are very very timid about this because, for one, who wants to shoot themselves and not know for sure that your skin is gonna clear up. Um, so like, I kind of want to share with you like a little bit of me so that you would understand my drive to do it and why I would choose needles, which I hate needles, over having my skin be awful. Um, so, like I said, my name is Alexandria. I'm 26 years old, and for about 25 years, well, yeah, 25 years, I have had eczema. Um, it was when I was a baby, it was more kept taken care of. My skin wasn't really bad. It was just I had target spots, and then I also, like, my mom would, moisturize me and stuff. So, I had no control. So she made sure that my skin was the best that she could keep it. And also my aunt um, tried to do the same thing. But see, when I hit about 12 and I started doing it myself, I was pretty good. But I'm not going to lie. Doing all that extra stuff, I just wanted to be a normal kid. And to be honest, I fought so hard to just want to be a normal kid, even though I can't live like a normal kid because I have allergies, which are connected to my eczema, which are connected to my depression and anxiety. So when I started high school, it began to get worse, but it was still manageable. It was really just my legs, and I kept them to myself. My legs were really scarred up, but everywhere else was nice and, good looking. My feet and my hands were always like clear. And then I don't know what happened. Well, I do, to be honest. Stress, college, and just busting my behind trying to live a normal life and do all these things that I really had no business doing. Trying to, you know, work, go to school, and have a relationship. I was living with my partner at the time, and it's just there was so much responsibilities, first of all, that you have for yourself, and I I just, jumped into it. So it was really hard. Flash battery power low. Okay. So, it was terrible. So what happened was I got worse. My insurance was switched because I was in college. I wasn't allowed to have the insurance I have. I had to have the school's insurance, and that made it more worse, much more worse. It was my eczema and my allergies erupting. I was getting sick all the time. My immune system got so low because I used to get injections called immunotherapy, and it was ridiculous. 5 shots a week. But, like, you'd think I was used to shots or whatever, but no. But still, I couldn't go every week because my insurance wasn't going to cover it. I had to pay a copay of $50. And my work study job, I can barely do that because I was just paying my phone bill and giving a little money to where I was staying, making sure I had the things that I need. And as a person with eczema, you constantly have to have lotion. And I don't know if other people understand this, but Vaseline. It's the only thing to keep lotion on your body because your body sucks it up so fast. And anyone with extreme eczema knows this. So it was like a recurring cycle of nothing getting better. And then I was getting worse because I'm looking at my skin and it was terrible, like awful. Um, I cried all the time because I felt that people looked at me and pitied me. And it was very depressing. It made me anxious because I would wonder if people were looking at me for me or if you're looking at me for, like, oh my gosh, that poor girl. Oh, her skin, it looks awful. Like, it was very depressing. And it's hard to focus on yourself and be confident when you have these judgments of thinking other people are judging you. And so, I just got tired. I got really tired. I was really upset and tired and depressed. That made most of my depression. Stress from school, a lot of big, things events that happened in my life. It was no good for my skin, and my skin showed it. It showed it so bad. My face, now, I'm actually showing you now, my face was dark brown all over here. And when I say dark brown, it was the color of my hair. And that was only a month ago. A month ago. This cleared up. And it used to go all the way down here. And it's clearing all the way up. It's working its way up my face. And it's going away. And my arms, I haven't been able to touch my skin in 20, well, not 20, that's a lie. No, I always had rough spots on my body. Even when I didn't have it on my arms, I had it on my elbows. I had it on the inner arm. I had it under the knees. I had, my ankles were itchy all the time. My neck, big target spot. Just a lot of spots. And my stomach, I was allergic to nickel. So, oh my goodness, my eczema was just erupt. And then it got worse and it was all over my body. You couldn't even tell my skin tone because I had marks everywhere. And I had gashes and I'm not trying to tell you all my business, but like I also have an issue because of eczema. I have a lot of scars and they drive me nuts and I'm digging at them and digging at them. And to a point where I was having holes on my arms and my legs. You could see the pink, me tearing through the skin because the nerve of seeing it was making me insane. And then I did it to myself again, so I was just living this recurring cycle. It'd take months to heal my body. Then I would have, a good looking skin, maybe just decent looking skin for, I don't know, a month, maybe two if I'm lucky. And then next thing, boom, it's right back to bad. And now I have open wounds all over my all over my body, and I just feel miserable. So I went to my dermatologist. That's my origin story. So now let me tell you. I went to the dermatologist, and I had watched this commercial on my TV about this treatment called Eucrisa. By the way, Eucrisa is actually very good for someone with little to moderate eczema. It's an ointment, and it's a non-steroid. That's what's awesome about it. It's about time they give us something that doesn't have a steroid that messes with your body. So Eucrisa, Eucrisa, if I'm correct, and you can definitely look into that as well. It's great for atopical dermatitis, which is eczema, and I tried it. They wanted to see how I tried a sample, and it did work, but it worked slowly and worked on like a minimal patch that wasn't really that bad. The bigger ones, the really big ones, no, that wasn't going to fix it. And let me tell you, before I took these injections, Dupixent, which is also a non-steroid, which I'm so happy. When I took it, I literally saw changes in 24 hours. My face began to clear. Everyone said that my glow is back. I have very pale face a pale body because I just scarred myself up and ripped everything and just scratching. And now, my face is glowing. I have my color, my tone is coming back. There's marks where the melanin I don't think it's no longer trying to rebuild, and I'll work on that later. Right now, I'm just working on, I closed up all of my wounds. They closed up in about 2 weeks. Every last one of them. If I'm able to, I won't be doing it tonight, but I will show pictures of what it looked like before. And another great thing about this is it takes your itch away. You don't itch anymore, so you don't scratch. And itching is basically what it is. They call it a disease because it's no cure. But this injection, this medicine treatment, it actually, it works on your immune system, they said. And I think it strengthens it and helps your body, like, I don't know, it just does amazing things. Things that have been happening that I haven't happened in a long time. My nails grew back because I don't scratch all the time. I have dirt under my nails. And, like, I smile so much. I love being outside. I can wear any kind of clothes that I want and not feel itchy. You know, as long as I take my medicine, I have to also stay on my allergy medication. That's important. So, like, if you have things that are connected with it, you still have to be